Where we last left our heroes, combat basically. After trudging through the caves. Wow, that's really quiet for some reason. Let's use this one. After trudging through the caves, looking for the stolen sigil stone of the pixie folk, traveling with Plumboy, the prince, I guess now de facto ruler of the pixie tribe, they stumbled upon an invading force of mind flayers that have enslaved the indigenous redcaps of the area, seeking to find a new home away from their tepid, frozen, dark void. They have laid their scaly leathery tentacles here in this cave in the overgrowth. After tenuous conversation as to the merits of their manifest destiny, Nara decided enough was enough and just hucked Tengo Muerte, her divine, well, I guess anti-divine? I mean, it's made by a god, so I guess divine. Ebon sickle, scarring its face and leading it to champion its people in seek of its own new home. It draws a blade, and we enter combat. So let me turn on that music. All right, so Nara, where we last left off, you had dealt 11 damage with Tango Muerte, getting your surprise round off. He has drawn a blade from beneath his cloak. It seems to be black, furling with this almost galactic starlight ebbing around the blade. And as combat begins, Nara, you are the first up. So you have already attacked with Tango Muerte, and we will start a full round after your surprise round here.
Okay, so I've already done one attack. Do I just have my bonus at this point, or are we starting
You have your bonus action.
my bonus action? I'm just gonna start.
Just start a whole new round, actually, because
really?
That was a surprise attack. Now we are in combat order.
Okay, great. She will immediately turn, make eye contact with Asmo, and cast haste on him.
Oh, fuck. All right, after haste is done, I'm gonna have weakness on ability checks.
Sorry.
If she loses
If she loses concentration, only if she loses concentration. But for right now, for the next 10 rounds, you are hasted.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or until she chooses to end the effect.
Now that gives me +2 to my AC.
Gives you +2 to your AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you
Excellent.
get
An additional action on each.
Yeah, one additional attack action.
Thank
It does specify one weapon attack only, so I guess it does not apply your extra attacks.
No. Then you just start getting crazy with stacks. Let's not. They probably play tested that and realized fighters were just going crazy with like combos. So.
Okay, so after casting that, you have a bonus action and a move action left.
Bonus action. I'm going to, since Tango Muerte is out, I'm gonna go for another attack.
Sure.
19.
19. Let me double check here. Sorry, I put away my book for some reason. Actually, I had my book out for these guys. Because they have a lot of weird shit that I have to keep track of.
Of course they do.
Mind flayers, what are you gonna do about it? The answer is kill them, obviously.
Yeah.
How effectively is the...
With mine bullets.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Oh, it is. Thank you for reminding Kyle. Kyle always forgets shit.
He does. All right, 19 will hit.
Okay. 9 slashing, 1 necrotic.
Additional 10 points of damage to this mind flare as the blade comes sweeping back around. You cut into the arm that he has raised up with the sword. You can see it just slice straight through where the bicep would be on a normal person. The skin kind of like flails, and you can see its tentacles writhe with pain.
and she immediately pops back as far as possible.
Nick, a quick observation of this thing's movement. Is it?
Yeah, by the way,
moving
you're
with
coming
her-
in a little quiet, Taka, if you want to up your...
I am? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that better there?
Yeah.
I'm going to boost you in Discord as well.
Yeah,
Continue.
apologies. Yeah. So its movement, is he moving with like a slow purpose, or is he moving like an animal?
He is right now he is calmly hovering.
Okay, so we're getting all right.
But he has pulled out his sword calculated.
Okay. I'm wondering if we're dealing with a beast mentality or a warrior's mentality. Okay.
Chat saying music's a little loud.
Music is a little loud.
What?
That's why I was saying Taka was a little quiet. Here, I'll lower the music a little bit here.
There we go.
All right. With that, it is now the Mind Flayer's turn. Or this one, I should say.
I don't like how you said that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Just do 60-foot cone, you say. All right.
Great.
Yep. Wolfgang, Nara, Plum Boy, each of you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Of course we do.
You're familiar with this one.
11?
Does not make it.
Fuck, bunnies.
Here I go. Soft 20.
That makes it. And Asmode.
Oh, Asthma as well. I thought it was the fairy behind. No, not me. Is this a okay?
Roll for Plum Boy. Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Hey, why is
Plum Boy makes it.
Oh, don't brag. You said it was wisdom
Plum
saving
Boy's a
throw?
smart boy. Intelligence
Intelligence
save. Yes.
save.
Are you sure it can't be wisdom?
I'm positive.
What I get?
You got a
12.
12, sir.
Oh, okay. See, this is why I wanted the other one, Nick. So that's really on you. So I'm gonna roll a wisdom save.
It's unfortunate. It is kind of on me here. Creature must save or take. Oh, so this, for those of you that made it, including Wolfgang, you take no damage.
Woo!
Cool. So Plum Boy and Wolfgang take 0. Meanwhile, gotta calculate these out here. Do. Lots of D8s.
Not good.
That is 20 points of psychic damage to those who failed. And
Okay,
you are
great.
stunned.
Sick. So,
Nara, you have to make a concentration check.
Of course I do. And that is where?
That is a, what is it?
How much?
Oh, man. Constitution save, or Constitution check. And you have to
Okay.
beat,
A 10.
yeah, you have to beat a 10.
Okay. 22.
Oh, God.
All right, yeah, you made your Constitution save, so Asmo's haste is still in effect.
How much damage did we take again, Nick?
You took 20.
20.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Really? Oh,
Yep.
man.
This ability
Big
does
oop.
have a recharge, so...
Yeah, well. Okay. Nice.
All right. It's going to float. What's your movement here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Float over here in the face of a stunned Asmo. All right.
Okay.
Next up on my list, we have Wolfgang, who made his
That's
save.
me. I did make my save. He's going to turn over his shoulder and say, Plum Boy, hide!
Plum Boy nods.
And then he's going to flick his finger out towards this thing, and glowing white markings are going to appear all over its body as I cast Hex.
Hex!
All right. What stat are you affecting with this creature?
I am affecting his wisdom.
All right. Have that marked down, and he is currently... Well, that's a fun one for Hex. Let's go with the hand grenade. He is hexed.
And woohoo! Excellent. I can maintain concentration on that for 24 hours.
Wow, that's good timing on that
Oh
one.
my god.
Yep, because I cast it at 5th level. And now, here's the chaser.
Shot meat chaser.
I'm going to slightly reposition myself.
All right.
I believe, actually, yeah, I lose concentration on detect magic, but that's okay. Then I'm going to whip out my other hand and make like sort of a finger gun with it and fire 3 eldritch blasts at him.
All right, you Urameshi, shoot him.
Ooh, 17?
17 on this one will just miss.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was a natural 9, so... let's see.
So as that blast goes flying towards him, with that sword cloaked in this galactic energy, he kind of smacks it away. Like super anime style.
Fire another one.
Ooh.
24.
This one, as he's smacking that one away, he left himself wide open, and you catch him straight in the chest.
Excellent. He takes
Excellent.
Oh.
1 force damage.
That'll show him!
And 5 necrotic damage.
Ah, yeah.
Because of
All
Hex. And 1 more for the road. Hit 18.
That matches.
Woohoo! Then he'll be taking 5 force damage.
Come on, 1 necrotic. Come on, 1 necrotic.
No, no, no.
1
no,
necrotic.
no.
Yeah! Matched it up!
6!
Why did you
The
do
number
that?
of the
beast. All right, so both of these, bam, bam, like 1 for each tentacle tit.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm going to stay right where I am.
Excellent. All right. Uh, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Denier, make a perception check for me real quick, just for free.
Okie doke. 13.
Yep. Out of the corner of your eye, you see movements above you.
Oh god.
As 2 more begin to realize that something else has been going on and are currently descending upon your location. That's about as far as they can travel for right now, though. Kim Burton Wumperstump's turn!
Oh thank god.
He's tired of this bullshit! Stomp, 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 stomp. Go for his drop kick!
Oh, that'll stop him.
Fucking nails him, though!
Oh my god.
All right. Kimberton, like, starts running, like, lucha style, starts, like, running along the side of that little cliff face, leaps off, boots him square in the hip as this thing's about to, like, raise up its sword and try to bring it down on Asmo. You can see its eyes, which are normally, like, just very calm, calculated, like, these little slits on the side of its head, just go wide for a moment as these 2 big, heavy boots from this uncivilized little gnome kick it square in the hip.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10. Wumperstumpin!
I think that also
Rumples!
I think that also shifts him back 5 feet. Because he cannot be currently, like, knocked prone where he's at. Actually, no, he totally can be. He gets knocked out of the air and just kind of clambering back up this cliff real quick.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's perfect.
Ouch, you little dick! What the fuck? That's what comes out of Kimberton's head as the rod on the top of his head glows. Not a lot of time to celebrate, however, as from beneath the waves, There is an ebbing.
Oh no!
Oh no 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 no! What?
No, the weird gray blob in the water.
Yup. Let's see. Let me double check. Make sure the reach on this thing.
No, no, no.
Yup. Okay. So.
No, no.
Denier. As you are looking back from beneath the watery cliffs, let me shift him back a little. A tentacle rises up to slap at you.
All right.
Let's see, plus 9. That is a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit, but I'm gonna shield.
All right, as this tentacle comes writhing up out of the water, you put up a shield at the last moment and slap! This heavy, leathery, rubbery tentacle slaps against your shield. It barely holds as it streaks back down into the water. And that is... Wait. 3 to 10. Oh. Yeah, I was using its tail, not its tentacle. Okay. That's on me. Yep, that'll be its turn for now.
Whew. Fucking
Next up is you, Denier.
Okay, as it's... So, is the tentacle already gone?
The tentacle is currently descending the cliff base and heading back into the water.
Cool, I'm going to point my staff at it, and I trigger the Staff of Arcanos.
All right.
Yeah.
Find the stats on that particular
It is...
attack. It is a fire breath attack. I know that.
Yep.
I assume you actually already have this shit written down because I let you do it before. So what is it?
It was 18d6.
That's correct. Yep. That
Yeah.
is a
Oh.
that is
My God!
that is a ancient dragon's fire breath.
Mm-hmm.
So fire away.
Okie doke. 65 points of fire damage. And depending on depending on where it's coming from, it might catch the mind flayers.
All right. It is in fact a cone.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the range on it?
That you never told me, since I was up close and personal.
All right. Let me check.
What kind of dragon is he? Bronze, brass?
I mean, he is a bronze dragon. I know those are not supposed to be fire, but I decided to go with fire because fuck it. So just consider him a red dragon.
Okay, I will check that for you.
Sure thing. It should be in this book here that I have. You know, the good old bestiary.
90-foot cone.
90 feet? What the
Oh my
fuck?
God!
Oh!
Oh my.
And the DC is...
Yeah.
I will say you would probably have to angle it a little bit. So I'll say you could probably catch Blue because he's not at a cliff. The cliff would probably eat up some of the fire there.
Okay. DC, if we're going with the stats of the creature, DC 24 dex save.
Dexterity save. I'm not going with the stats of the creature for this one, though. This one, I think, is going to be more along the line of your spell save.
DC 17 save.
Okay. Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Mind Flare fails. The blue Mind Flare, that is. And Senor Eboleth has shit for dexterity. Also fails. So they take the full 65 points of damage. The one Mind Flare that's the Mind Flare in blue that's coming down to check everything out, like almost immediately regrets every decision it was ever allowed to make, which weren't many. However, with that the scale at the end of your staff disintegrates into the fire, and you can see the end of the staff begin to splinter a little.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
That ain't good.
Nope.
It is a very powerful fire attack.
Okay. Denier is going to. Denier is going to move back 5 feet, and I'm readying the next action.
All right. Next up, we have Asmo, who is currently stunned. So your action this turn will be to basically try to break it by making an intelligence save.
Now, since he's hasted, does he get 2 saves?
That would make
If
sense.
I will say, if he makes this save, he can have 1 action. Like, I'll still allow him to have an attack action.
Is this intelligence check or saving throw right now?
Save. It's an intelligence save. Because unfortunately, like, the way this works is...
15.
15.
15 makes it. You
Yeah!
are saved. And you may still make an attack on the opponent that is technically prone, but it's just kind of like, you know, he's
Now-
dangling, pulling himself up from the cliff right now.
Now, I remember from last week, I said I changed my shield, my sword to a shield.
Yes.
Like I
you are
said that I
still
have that, and
shielded.
I said my shield, so I have, in my offhand, I have Kabuto, so I'm going to be slashing with Kabuto.
All right. Make your Kabuto
Asmo
attack.
slashes with Kabuto slash, and that is a 14 to hit.
As this is not 3-5 and there are no flat-footed rules, that does not make it.
No worries, it's fine. I still have +2 on haste, and I have the additional shield with the shell, which I believe. I'm gonna click it. Just ignore it fast.
As a reaction, you can use it as the shield spell, basically.
Okay, cool. I had +5 to my AC. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nara,
Still plus-
it is now you're up. You.
And I must do an intelligence save as well.
That is correct.
Come on, Nora!
And
Yeah!
you break free from it. Next turn, you will have a full round.
Heck yeah.
The Mind Flayer, who, if he was capable of such, is probably pretty embarrassed right now.
Pretty flayed.
Oh, hold on. I lost. My map is acting weird over on my admin's Roll20. Don't be like this. Re-rolling it. Refreshing.
Wait.
Refreshing. Sorry, I need to be able to move him. But the Mind Flayer is going to get up on top of the cliff base here. God damn, I still can't work it. All right, well. He's going
Try
to...
your best.
Yeah, he's trying his damnedest here. He lifts that blade of unknown materials and swings down at you, Asmo. That is a 23 to hit.
Well, as a do I have a reaction?
You do have a reaction. You can use.
Gonna
the
use that shield. +5.
And upon and upon bringing up that shield and bringing out its divine energy, you manage to catch the blade.
Kurt, what's your base AC?
My base AC is 19.
So with a plus, it's a +3 shield, right?
+5.
Well, no. The shield is the shield itself is a +2 weapon or a +3 weapon.
I believe it's +2 from what I'm remembering of
so
the fight.
that gives you 2 to your base AC.
+5 when I
So
activate its
one-
reaction ability.
Well, hang on. So
Put it. It's
19 plus your 2. Or 19 plus
21.
your 2 from your shield is 21. Plus
Yeah.
2
And
from
then-
haste is 23.
So that
Right.
plus 23, so it matches, but I still need one more.
Yeah,
Okay.
he still needed one more, so we could have
so
used
wanted to figure
defensive
that out.
duelist or the shield.
I
so
have
we just
two.
decided to go with the shield.
I went with shield because it was the first one available. I should have used defensive duelist instead. Nick, could I make that change?
It wouldn't really matter. They're both reactions.
Well, I'll do defensive duelist because it only gives me it gives me 2 additional AC. So
Okay. I mean, it's the same effect either way.
yes, I can only use a reaction once per turn. But yeah, let's just either way. Shield works.
Well,
boom.
You get the +5 AC for the entire rest until the start of your next turn.
Is that actually how it works? I get +5 AC
Yeah.
until the. Then I'm doing the shield, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
beautiful. I love this weapon.
That's why I'm asking. So yeah,
That's why.
he's going to continue his assault by trying to make a tentacle attack as well.
Oh, really?
But like basically he's just like Zoidberging your shield, just like wrapping his tentacles around.
Ah! Asma's just like, ah! She's been pushed into the rock.
Is
Pretty
it wrong
much.
that I'm imagining like just a mouth, like an alien mouth coming out of its mouth with even more tentacles?
Ugh,
Just infinite tentacles.
someone's dream.
All right, he's here now. That's his turn. He's not having a whole lot of success with this one. Wolfgang. You're up.
Sorry about that. Someone wanted me.
Well, that's a lot of
Real
people,
fast.
dude. A lot of people want you, man.
Yeah.
commodity.
All right. This is looking bad. I am going to. Oh boy. There are a lot of people showing up here. I think I'm gonna set up for a wombo here. I'm going to bonus action use 1, 2, 3 uses of my healing light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna heal Asmo for 3d6.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Or wait, no, you had temporary hit points.
I had
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna
He
use.
does.
You can look around. That's all I can say. You can look around.
Yeah.
Look around a bit.
I'm gonna use 2 uses.
There you go.
That reminds
Thank you very much.
Plum Boy hit himself.
What?
Plum Boy is
Oh.
hidden.
He
I thought
plum
you
hit
said
himself.
And I was like, why?
Plum Boy killed himself. It's just like he's just done.
Uh-oh.
Not Plumby.
He saw how things were heading. Yeah, so 2d6 on Asmo.
Okay.
You heal for 6.
Thank you very much. It's still a help, dude. Thank you.
Yeah. And Radiant Soul. I'm going to activate that.
Whoop.
My wings spread. My halo grows.
Out of Wolfgang's back, these spectral wings form. His eyes begin to glow. His hair kind of begins to shimmer, and a glow emanates from around the back of his head.
And I am going to fly over here.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Take to the skies.
Yep. That'll be my turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So
And-
how badly injured is Blue Boy looking?
This is the first time you've really gotten a look at him. And compared to his brethren, one of them a much deeper purple. This guy has a bunch of charred flesh, some tentacles that are barely hanging on to him. It seems to have like almost no discernible features through the burns on its figure. It looks almost like a floating, cindering scab of a creature.
Okay.
Like, it is not in a good way.
And it's moving differently or the same than the other one?
It's hovering as calmly as any of the other ones, but man, does it not look physically capable of much right now.
Got it. Okay.
That said, time for a quick little measuring contest here.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Cones go like...
Oh no, because they all have. Oh man.
They all got at least one. Everybody needs to make an intelligence save,
Damn it.
including the other Mind Flayer.
Wait, is the blue one doing it?
Or
the red one?
The red one is doing it currently.
Okay.
I nat one.
Oh,
It does get advantage on it, however.
that's good.
Okay, Mind Flare dude passes.
21.
14.
All right, Nara passes. Denier fails.
Denier.
Asmo fails, and
I have a
Wolfgang.
very important question for you, Denier.
Mm-hmm.
Did drinking that potion give you a level in Wild Magic Sorcerer?
It didn't give him a level. It gave him some perks, though.
Ah!
A lot of the perks of it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I can't
Never
hide
mind.
the chaos. Sorry.
I'm trying. I'm reaching for you. Okay.
right,
Intelligence save
Wolfgang.
for me. Here I
Intelligence
go.
save.
Come on, buddy.
Oh no, that's a natural one.
That is tragic.
This
So as soon as Wolfgang bursts, this divine energy bursts around him, he takes to the sky, flies up. He goes trickling down, splash into
Oh
the
my
cold,
God.
murky water. Denier, your synapses seem to freeze up all around you. Your entire body stiffens. Asmo, a similar fate befalls you. Nara, you take no damage. Each of you take... ...15 points of psychic damage and are currently stunned.
Oh man, this stun is really fucking
That blows.
this fight up. Yeah,
It
this stun's making this
does.
fight hard. The stun's making this fight really difficult.
Yup, that's how they're
Yeah.
that's why they suck.
Arcane Ward absorbs as much damage as it can before it shatters.
Yeah, my temporary HP are gone now.
Yeah, this is.
Nara, by the way, you took 0 HP. Neither did Kimberton.
That psychic blast is not a spell, correct?
I think it's a spell-like effect, but it is not in itself a spell.
So I couldn't counterspell it.
No, this is something that the creature has. It is an ability. But hold on, within range. Nah, he's out of range. Blue Boy is going to basically just try to make a dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. But that's his dash action. That's his whole turn.
Okay.
Kimberton Wumperstump still around.
Bless that man.
Get him, Kim Burton.
Get away from my Nakama! As he
Oh.
takes as he pulls 2 blades out from behind his back and starts going ham on the
How big are the
Mind Flare
blades?
in front of Asmo. One of them is like a machete, and the
Is
other
it bigger
one,
than him?
It's definitely longer than his torso. Like it may as well be a
Excellent.
buster. Like it
Fucker.
looks like it could be a buster sword on this boy.
Yeah. Dun,
and-
dun, dun, dun.
In his other hand appears to be what looks to be just like a whittling knife, just like a little carving knife.
Mm.
He's gonna
Hex
go
is gone, by the way.
stabbity. All right, I will remove the hand grenade.
Fuck.
All right, Kimberton actually hits,
Thank God.
dealing 7 points of damage. And with his second attack, he misses because he's not exactly a combatant. All right, that's Kimberton Wumperstump. What is your move speed in water, my friend? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he can in fact get here. So Wolfgang, as you are sinking down into the darkness, this spectrally white, rubbery creature swims up to you. Those slits that Nara mentioned on its head open up, revealing 3 eyes that peer at you, studying you. You can feel it trying to probe into your mind, not necessarily maliciously, but it realizes that you are a threat. and therefore will attack you. As you are currently stunned, I believe that it has advantage.
On me?
It's attacking Wolfgang.
Ah.
I believe you're correct.
That is a modified 20 to hit for the first attack.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's over a 20 for the second one. And the third one is a 16.
16 will just hit.
All right. It's gonna hurt a bit here. It's going to be just for the first attack. $22 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing starts clubbing you with its tentacles.
Shit.
You also have to make a Constitution saving throw at the moment.
Okay. 14?
All right, you don't... other than the battering of this thing, you're not feeling any untoward effects from them, aside from the cracking of various bones and bruising of your flesh.
Oh. Oh.
Denier must make an intelligence saving throw.
Come on, Denier, you can do this.
You're a smart boy, Denier.
Please.
Oh my god, a
what the
second
fuck?
nat
Wow!
Okay, no,
Wow!
No, that statistically doesn't make any fucking sense. That's horseshit.
I have rolled 2 nat 1s in a row before too, but wow!
This is come on.
Wow! Ouch!
Nothing I can
Asmo,
do.
it is your turn. You are still under the effects of haste.
You are stunned.
If you, well, yeah, you're stunned. But if you make this save, you can still get an attack in, like I said previously.
They don't make it.
Not this time. I would like to remind you this encounter was not meant to be fair or easy.
Yeah, I just don't like stun lock enemies.
Yep.
No, it's just a personal pet peeve of mine. It's fine. I'm not...
You also don't like hordes.
No, I have no issue with hordes. I don't like stun lock enemies. I don't like not being able to do anything. It's frustrating. It's part of the game. I understand that. It's just affecting all. If it's just one of us, if it was just one of us, but it's all of us, so that's why I'm like really tense now. So
Luckily, it's not all of you because Nara, you're up and you're not affected.
Right. So, how high would our guess be that their wisdom is?
You have no idea.
No idea. Of course we fucking don't. I'm just hoping for the best on things.
They seem like very intelligent creatures. That's all I
Right.
say. Like all of the power that they appear to have is in their minds.
So, I'm trying to decide. They could be. We don't know if they could be charmed or not either, right?
You don't. Yeah. All the information you have is all the information you have on these creatures. You know that they are intelligent. And that they are, for the most part, alien.
I'm trying to decide if this would they're just gonna be two. I can try this and it might not work.
That is the gamble.
Mass suggestion.
Suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence up to 12 creatures of your choice that you can see within range that can hear and understand you. And understand is going to be the tough one. These creatures do not speak. These creatures do not speak common, and the only reason you were able to understand them previously was because of your spell.
Which is still on?
But you do not speak their language.
But I've spoken with one of them.
You have understood one of them. One of them might understand you.
Oh my god. I just don't know. Could he get the others to stop is the thing. I mean, I guess... God, he won't even get it, will he? Unless I word it very specifically, right?
He seems to have, like, the one that you spoke with seemed to have a limited grasp on what your language was, even given the fact that he and Denier were kind of talking circles around each other for a while, so it's...
Fuck. So it's not gonna
It's
work.
going to be tough.
Okay. Since we've already did so much talking before and didn't get anywhere, I feel like that would be...
I also... And I don't... I also warn about this because these things are, like I said, incredibly intelligent. There is a strong chance that he would make this.
Yeah. So their intelligence is super high.
Everything involving their brains is very strong.
Intelligence and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess the other choice is a fucking gamble too. But what else are we gonna do, I guess, right?
At this point, I'm trying to bite my tongue, but I really think we've engaged this improperly, and I think we're in a bad spot here. One of the worst spots I think we've ever been in. Above game, I don't mean to take away from Nick's narrative here, but add to it, this is a bad engagement, and we are fucked right now, and I don't know what to do. I'm just genuinely concerned because these guys outnumber us now, and they can hit us for like 30 damage with one fucking hit that stuns us. This is so impractical for a fight we're trying to do right now. I just don't know what we can do.
It is a tough spot.
No, we gotta honestly, above game, not to take away or not to gerrymander this thing. The only real situation I could see of us doing is we have to pull out and try and fucking force these fuckers to go through like just a point where we can like
If
fight
we
them on
live to that far.
Yeah, I know, and this is the problem right now because we're all out of zone now. No, none of us are focus firing either. Like this is.
I'll say this: the one that's currently in front of you, Taka, he is hurt.
That's the leader.
Pretty badly. Yeah,
that's the leader.
He's essentially the champion of his people in this zone. The one in front of Denier is on its literal last legs, and the only one that is currently uninjured is the red one. The thing that is down pummeling Wolfgang, you're not entirely sure on the physical shape of, but it seems pretty pissed.
Oh, it's the big guy. So the problem is I just don't know how much more of these guys are going to be popping up here. So right now I want us to be mindful, and we do need to not group up so much.
Okay.
That was the problem. Like that, the thing hit us with
Yeah,
cone damage.
but that's unfortunately hindsight at this point.
Yeah, but just we
Okay.
can't
I'm
continue
going to... This might be a fool's errand, but I'm going to try and polymorph red.
Polymorph. What type of save is that?
Wisdom.
All right. He does seem to resist magic, but let's see.
Like,
what is your save DC? 16?
Mine? Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
Wait. Oh, sorry. His saving throw is a +6. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So, yeah, he rolled an 18.
God damn it. Okay.
You still have a bonus action, and Tango Muerte is still floating out there.
Put this up there just so I don't forget that I did it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna Tango Muerte the one in front of Denier.
All right, roll to hit.
28.
That hits.
10 slashing, 4 necrotic.
Denier, as this thing like kind of like reaches around your shoulders, this like scab of a creature that you created, its maw opens up, these tentacles that are still like somewhat hanging to its face open wide, and you see this saw-like mouth begin to descend upon your face. And as you kind of like wince at like what's about to come, you hear a the body goes limp as the head rolls to the ground.
Oh.
Denier's brain is spared.
Oh my god.
His brains!
Still not totally happy. But, you know.
Alright. Asmo, you are still frozen with that shield in front of your face. So you still
God.
have a decent amount of AC for this thing to try to break through.
That's true. I'm frozen in a defensive pose. Thank God for that.
Yep. It's still going to attempt its attack on you.
Because I'm frozen.
With the tentacles, it does get advantage on the attack just because you are frozen like that.
Hey, even though I'm hasted, which is
18,
interesting.
18 to hit. The advantage, that is a modified 20. So, what is your AC currently with +2, +2? Like you have +4 total with haste and
23.
Okay, so he's. Yeah,
I'm fucking tank. Luckily, I have enough AC to now tank somewhat.
With just the pose that you're in and the fact that Kimberton is slicing at him and like just being a general nuisance, he's having an awkward time trying to get around to your face. He's going to attempt one more attack on you.
I can tell you how much he's relying on that happening.
As a 15 and a 19, he misses a second time.
Yes! God.
Asmo's brain is currently spared as well.
Yay! Oh my God.
Oh god. Oh.
My brain.
Wolfgang, you may attempt another intelligence save. Unfortunately, Wolfgang is still trapped down there. You do see a ripple in the water above you, as if something splashed in that you can't quite see.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
I sort of descended in this wider part, which you said is closer to the shore. Is my head above water?
It is currently not. You are descending into the water right now.
Fart.
Next round, you're probably gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw for suffocation.
Please help.
Oh my god.
Yeah, while this creature is still down there, the red guy, who does not have his telekinetic blast, he used that already, is now going to float over and attack Denier. That's a 10 to hit, so that misses. And
Nope.
that is a 15.
Nope.
He
Mage armor holds, baby, yeah!
Mage armor holds as its tentacles try to wrap around your face. Slap, 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 slap. These things are very curious about your brain. All right. That is his turn. Oh, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
Kimberton Wumperstumpin going back at it again.
Yeah!
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Nat
No
20,
way.
Kimby.
Fucking head explodes.
Blah! Brings back his blades and just like stabs them square into the side as he drags them down for a total of.
Oh my god, I love Kimberton Wumperstump so much right now.
He's V in the MV right, or P in the MV right now at the moment.
Be in the MV? Oh.
The PMV. And for his second attack,
Prime Minister?
rolled a second nat 20.
Oh
Are you
my
fucking kidding?
Yeah, buddy.
coming in!
All right, as he continues to like slice and dice this fucking. Yeah, this thing all of a sudden is realizing that maybe this brain damaged little gnome is a problem.
I'm just imagining like a flurry. It's like Kiwi all over again right now, Connor. It's like fucking amazing. I'm so happy right now. I love it. I love this little murder man. I'm imagining him spinning in place like a Beyblade with two blades, just chopping this thing slower and slower.
I am. Wow. All right. All right. In your battered and bruised state, Wolfgang, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As you can feel this thing trying to enter your consciousness once again.
Please don't
Please.
enter my consciousness.
Please don't
21.
do that. Yes! Oh!
You force its mind back as it kind of like
Just-
reels.
Just a wall of the only thing he's thinking is fuck off.
Ah.
And it takes exception to that as it spins around and tries to slap you with its tail.
No, wait.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And as the remaining oxygen is launched from your body as this thing cracks into you and you impact with the wall behind you, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wait. If he's gonna smack him that hard, wouldn't it send him flying out of the water to hit that rock?
Why on earth would it do that?
We
Because
can only.
Been cool for us.
No, this is perilous. Behind you, Wolfgang, you feel like a small cushion as you impact the rock, though.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Ow, my
you
butt.
you start to feel a tingling sensation as good old Plum Boy here is going to attempt to at the very least heal you.
Oh, that feels nice, Casey.
You get healed for 12 points of damage.
Thank you. I'll just put that back then.
All right, yeah. Wow, yeah, that's coincidental. That was Abelethanir. You can make another intelligence save.
Roll 20, please. Please roll 20.
Please be kind.
24.
There we go.
And as you see these tentacles like wrapping around the mage armor begins to pulse as your eyes begin to refocus, and poof! You magically push the creature back. You are now face to face with this mind flayer. Asmo, you may now attempt another intelligence save.
Really now? Okay. I think I'm feeling lucky, guys.
Hey!
At 20, there you go. This is the comeback you've been waiting for. And
That's
you have
20,
one,
baby.
and you have one attack to make as this thing's trying to, like, now starting to look at Kimberton like, this guy's stunned. Whatever, I'm gonna eat this little gnome.
The numbers
All right.
are going to be on our side eventually.
Hey, Nick, guess what? I'm gonna punch
What?
him right in the face with my fucking shield.
Do it. Roll to hit.
Bong! 20.
Yeah, it unwraps its mouth as you pull the shield back Captain America style and wham! Slam him right in the face.
9 points of damage.
You punch him so hard in the face, his eyes bulge out, kind of like plop down onto the front of the shield. As you practically punch his skull in two.
Oh.
It falls to the ground, the champion of the Mind Flayers, sword clattering at its feet, dead.
I want to point out that I just killed the champion swordmaster with a fucking shield to the face. It's very satisfying that that's how that went down. Oh, thank God. God, mwah. I would kiss that shield if it wasn't covered in viscous.
In Viscera.
Viscera?
In Viscera.
Oh, not Viscera clean up the tile.
Oh, I heard he was king of the ring once.
Alright, Nara, you're up.
Okay.
Presently, there is still one Mind Flayer and whatever is currently attacking, like pummeling Wolfgang under the waves.
I wish there was some way for me to help him that wouldn't further put him in danger. I will give a roll at Scorching Ray to Red Boy.
Okay.
Yes. 16?
Red Boy, that will hit.
6?
All right, let me check his.
12? That does not, I'm assuming.
12 will in fact not hit. It's the 6 damage as a bolt of fire streaks past Daenerys' left shoulder, kind of sears itself against the breastplate of this Mind Flayer. And a 27 will also hit.
Yeah. 4.
And another one kind of streaks across and kind of burns onto his armor as well. The third one just kind of goes wide and strikes the cave wall.
Okay. And then... Where is my other BB?
Good question, young man.
Since Tango Muerte is already out, she's just gonna go for Red Boy.
Sure.
Oh!
Oh no!
Good! That's not as good! It's
And with a natural 1, as you're trying to arc it wide, I want you to roll damage with Tango Muerte.
Okay. 8 slashing and 4 necrotic?
Daenerys, you take 12 points of damage, 8 of which are slashing, 4 are necrotic.
Oh!
As you're trying to arc it in there, you manage to shinks go straight through Daenerys' shoulder with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's been a stressful time for everybody,
Man, new year, new me.
right? With that, we are back around to Wolfgang, who can make another intelligence save.
Here I go!
You can do it.
Following that, a Constitution save versus suffocation.
Oh boy. 11?
You are still stunned.
Great.
Constitution saving throw, sir. Current DC is 10.
6.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
You take 2 points of suffocation damage.
Just see bubbles rising up out of the water.
Yeah, there's a lot of like shaking water activity going on over there.
I can't see Wolfgang from my position, can I?
Not with a Mind Flayer directly in your face who is about to attempt to attack you regardless, seeing that you are currently distracted from your shoulder wound.
I'm under the water.
Oh no!
That is
Okay.
a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Boom.
Does not hit. Okay. That is all the action that it has this turn that it can use. So, onward to
And upwards?
your boy Kimberty Wumperstumpin.
Yeah!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, I can help! He's gonna try and slice at him.
Dun, dun, dun.
In his attempts, he falls flat on his face, though, as he's running. I'm coming! Boom! He rolled a nat 1 and missed with his first attack. He will try to get back up and attack again. Man, if I was mean with that nat 1, I would have had him accidentally stabbed in near. That would have been funny and tragic.
It's okay, accidents happen.
Oh my god!
A 14 will not hit, unfortunately.
It's
Kimberton,
a
not doing quite as well as last time.
He's not. No, you know, you can't mess with perfection.
You can't.
You know, sometimes it's like it's give and take. It's give and take. It's give and take.
Bob with the callback.
Oh my god.
All right, Wolfgang, more tentacles are coming your way.
Great.
I love you, Connor. God bless you, man. God bless you, Connor.
First attack is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack is a 15.
That misses.
Okay. And the third attack is a modified 20. That'll hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
That shit hurted.
Yeah, Wolfgang's not doing so great.
Fuck.
Even with Plum Boy down
Why
here
am I
doing his
so
darndest.
bad at math? Fucking. There we go. That's it. All right, I'm good. Don't worry about me.
Denier, use up.
All right, free action. Denier yells out, "Nara, Asmo, get Wolfgang! I've got this one!" And he reaches into his pouch and he hucks into the air 10 copper.
Yes.
Time
Every time
for
you do that, I just-
payday.
just-
For payday!
Every time you do that, I just imagine the opening sound effect of Okada's theme. Ching.
2 groups of 5 or just 1 group of 10?
2 groups of 5 on either side of him. I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let him psychic blast these things, even though they don't have a mind.
I think he just needs to worry about you, but.
Oh, I'm giving him something to worry about.
All right. Ching ching.
Ching ching bling bling. 10. Nope.
Miss.
Nat 1. Nope.
Miss.
10. Nope.
Miss. Cut.
Nat 20.
Ah! Skeet back!
Kachi, don't!
Bada boop.
8.
Yep. 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
What the fuck?
6,
God.
Go away.
Yes.
Get him! Get him!
Nailed it.
Get him!
7.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm trying to keep up with my math real quick. So
Yep.
that's 8. That's 11. Okay.
8. So that's 8, 11, and then another 8.
So
And that
19
is-
points of damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack number 8,
Also
22 for 5 damage. Attack number 9 is a 19
That
for
hits.
8 damage. Attack number 10 is another 19 for 8 more damage.
So that's what, 40 total?
I'm just gonna grab Bob here and just kiss him on the head. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
8, 16, 24.
Oh, and
32.
I'm totally using this trick whenever I.
Dude, I
play,
legit thought we were gonna
7.
die. I'm so happy.
Yeah, that was really fucking close.
Woo! That was a scary
numbers-
first round.
the
Oh,
numbers
It's
are
meant
gonna
meant
go
be-
on our
meant
side
to be,
eventually.
meant to be spooky. So
yeah.
is that 42 points of damage?
Looks like
8,
it.
8, 5, 8, 5. So that's 10, 24. So that's 34, 42 points of damage.
Yeah. Answer to
My
everything.
God.
Yeah, as these coins start ping, pang, pang, like pelting off of his like breastplate, like there's just a tornado of coins just slapping. Like at first it's kind of like barely paying attention, but then as they start smack, smack, push, like penetrating him and like shooting through his meat, all of a sudden he realizes, uh-oh, this isn't good.
You know, Lani, that's the funny thing. For 10 copper, Discby can dig a hole. With 10 copper, I can fill it.
Yup.
Um,
Ouch.
Yeah, very ouch. And Denier has his defenses up, and he is ready to go. He is playing the wall to give Nara and Asmo time to get Wolfgang.
All right, this thing is going to use a legendary action, which I've been holding off until you guys.
Oh my God.
It's going to use a tail sweep against Wolfgang.
Oh no.
Oh, of
It's a
course it is.
free tail attack. 24 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Oh my God.
down.
Wolfgang is
Oh,
unconscious
no!
in the water. On his next turn, he will automatically fail just because he is also drowning.
Okay. Okay.
Wolfgang, the light around you goes dark.
My wings
Alright.
disappear, as does my halo.
Asmo, you're up.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Blood is. I guess you can't
Oh,
see the
right,
color
right,
of the water,
That'll
but it's starting
that'll
to
be
get cloudier.
noticeable underwater. That it's not glowing anymore.
Okay, so. Okay, I'm trying to remember how many potions I had. 3 potions left? 2?
We have more. There are more potions.
By the way,
Okay.
you're hasted, so you.
Get the man.
So Asmo just full on swanton dives right into the water. Just
Splash.
how
He's
far
also
down the water is he?
So fast.
Currently, he is about 15 feet down in the water.
Well, Asmo's got double speed, so
And you can
Asmo's-
see this creature just bludgeoning him with all these tentacles and shit.
shit. Okay, so Okay. Alrighty. All right, Nick. I'm gonna try and do something here underwater for the first time ever. Okay. Now, I have not activated this.
I will say needless that you are currently using your hold breath skill.
I figured as much. I'm just wondering what my action list, because I'm like, am I able to get a potion? Am I able to shove a potion in his mouth without slicing at this creature? Am I able to physically do that? How smothered is he by this monster right now?
There are tentacles everywhere now, and I will say it's going to be very difficult to get him to drink while he is drowning.
Okay, so essentially now, is he being held by any particular one tentacle at all, or is it just a mass?
There is a flurry of tentacles just bam, 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 just swarming around him.
Okay.
So he's not currently being held, but he is being bludgeoned.
Okay, so if that's the case, then Asmo's going to use his hold breath action, and Asmo is going to literally squat down. Okay, can you let me do this process, Nick? For this?
I'm using my mind's eye.
All right, so Asmo swims into the tentacles. Immediately starts bashing them the best he can, bending back and forth with the shield. The shield is carrying him down, by the way. He dived in with the shield.
Mm-hmm. You're
so
using
Asmo's
as like kind of a...
As Asmo lands right by him, Asmo's going to try and take a squat pose and a defensive pose and do the exact same pose he did above ground, above Wolfgang. And all I can say is Asmo with his, he's going to try and just, throw very lightly a potion to the water. Or just to hit him lightly in the face or something. You see if he notices it, because Asmo's going to try and take these blows now. So that is my action, if you'll let me.
He is
I am very unconscious.
He is unconscious.
Okay, so that's unless. Okay, so here's the thing. Will you let me get in front of him? Will you let me get in front of him with the shield, essentially? Would you let me?
I have no problem with that positioning, but that does not save Wolfgang.
No, the problem is I don't know if I can give him a potion because I used all my actions to get to this. This is what I'm asking.
Pull him out of the water. He'll literally suffocate if you don't pull him out of the water.
He will.
He can have those death saves multiple times though.
No, he automatically fails them underwater. But he's not making saves.
He's not dead next turn.
Yeah.
Unless the aboleth attacks him.
Okay, everybody. I have tried to jump into the water and protect Wolfgang. Yep. I did not know in the same move if I could swim out of the water at the same time because while I am hasted, it's only 60 feet and he's 15 feet down. So it was 15 to get there, 15 down. So technically I would have enough just to get him back into the water, but the problem is he's being smothered and it sounds like he's grappled by this creature.
He's not grappled. He is absolutely not grappled.
He's not grappled?
Yeah.
So am I able to...
This thing is pummeling him.
Okay, am I able to get in front of that and grab him by the collar and just get him out of there even if it takes some hits?
Yes, I will say you can pull him out of the water. You will probably take some hits. He might actually take a hit.
Okay, but because the problem is the thing is with a reaction is I would use my reaction to boost my AC because I'll use the reaction of the Radiant Shield.
This is currently your action. You cannot use your action during your.
There we go. Then this is why I wanted to clarify what I could get done in this turn. That's why I was very.
You can pull him out of the water so he is not automatically drowning.
Okay, I'm gonna pull. Just pretty much, you're gonna see Asmo jump into the water, and you just see Wolfgang's upper half go land on a rock, and that's about it. Right, and then Asmo's. I'm pretty much, for intents and purposes, he's now swapped places.
Yeah, you guys are currently right here. You're able to kind of drag him up this little cliff face in front of you.
Yeah. Let's say for purposes, I had to push him up. For purposes, I'm still in the water.
His head is currently above water, so Wolfgang, you are not drowning anymore.
And that is the end of my turn.
You are going to take a opportunity attack from the creature, Asmo.
Okay, that's fine. I figured that was going to happen.
That is a 26 to hit.
That no wait. I mean, do I get my reaction with my shield?
Not during your action. You can't react during your action, unfortunately.
Right. Sorry, no, this is a fucked up turn. It's okay. No worries.
It's all right.
You're not pissing me off for anything. No, you're not pissing me off for anything. I'm just asking questions. I'm intense right now.
All right. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
This thing's big. You're in its domain.
Yeah. 43. Sorry.
All right. Plum Boy, unfortunately, out of healing magic.
Yeah.
Used it to replenish you guys earlier. You will see Plum Boy kind of pop out of the water here, Asmo, and just kind of float above. Just trying to assist Wolfgang here in getting water out of his lungs. But as for right now, Nara, you're up.
Okay. What would it be to try and pull him back and out of the water?
You would either need to use some sort of telekinesis from where you are, or you would have to walk up to him and use a athletics check.
I don't think I have any type of telekinesis.
Be it mage hand or something.
Don't have that. Wish I did. All right, I guess I'm gonna try and run up and pull him out of the water.
All right, go ahead and athletics check to get him out.
Oh, my heart. 9.
You're able to keep him aloft, but you can't quite pull him up to shore. He has too much meat on him.
Oh, meat.
And you look at the belt kind of like glistening in the water, thinking, if I had that, it'd probably be up here right now. So haha.
Yeah. Very salty about the belt, but she is gonna use the bonus to pour a potion into his mouth.
Using a potion is an action, I believe.
Is it?
Was it not a bonus?
It's a bonus for a rogue that has a cunning action.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a house rule for unexpectables, Taka.
Oh, that's why. Thank you. Okay.
But will you allow it?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, baby! Alright. I have poured a healing potion into his mouth.
All right. 2d4 plus 4.
2d4.
As Plum Boy is currently trying to manipulate the water out of his lungs, you are filling his mouth with this viscous red potion. Wolfgang, as you are surrounded by the void of darkness, this tunnel of light that you're so familiar with. It's been a while since you've been here. The light begins to swarm all around you as your eyes refocus and you look at the darkness of the cave on top of you and the sloshing of the water beside you, the manic actions of the pixie on your shoulder trying to manipulate water out of your lungs, and Asmo, who is currently being tentacled and getting dragged into the water little by little as he's fighting to stay above the surface.
You're too heavy! Get up! Ah!
With that, Wolfgang, it is now your turn.
Yay!
Okay, I'm prone at the moment, correct?
You are basically the back of your coat is being held by Nara. She's trying to lift you out of the water as she's pouring a healing potion. You are still waist deep in this water. Your feet at the bottom can you can scrape it along the walls of the little mini cliff face that you're beside. You could probably climb out of there using, half of your movement if you wanted.
Shit. So can I move along here on these ridges, or do I have to be on the land in order to move around to say here?
You can swim just fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it's gonna take half your movement to climb out.
So do I have my full 30 at the start of my turn?
Sure.
Okay. Just wondering. In that case, I'm gonna swim over here.
I will say that this thing does have a 10-foot reach, so if you try to leave its reach, it will attack you.
Okay. I don't think I'm leaving its reach if I just do this, though. Can I still hit it from this position?
Yeah, you are still in an engaged position from there.
And Nara is just hands in the air
Why? Just get out of the water!
Oh, he's out of the water. He climbed up onto that ridge, I believe.
I am going to use 4 uses of my healing light as a bonus action on myself. So
You're getting out of the water as this mind flare next to you is swatting at coins.
He just sort of adjusts his hat a little bit. He's bleary-eyed. He's not having a good time. World is echoing around him. Summons crescendo. Slap myself. Heal for 40. Oh, that was 44. Hang on. I need 46. My bad. That's better.
Oh, thank God.
I'm back up to 20, right?
Right down.
Okay. And now I'm going to take 2 swipes with crescendo at this long boy that was just been beating me senseless.
Long boy who's got asthma by the foot right now.
He just shakily holds crescendo up and strikes at him.
Go for it.
14.
Not gonna hit.
Okay. He's still a little bleary from just being brought back from the brink.
You swing the blade and just kind of connect with nothing but air. Almost as if you're like just kind of testing your reach right now.
Grits his teeth, blinks water out of his eyes, and he goes for it again.
Come on!
I'm signing up for a Fantasy Grounds account.
Oh my, come on!
As these tentacles writhe in and out of the water, you just can't seem to connect with them. Your head still spinning, dizzy with the effect of, just being brought back to the world of the waking. It's going to use a legendary action to attempt to attack Asmo. That is a 23 to hit. You can use your reaction now.
Oh, I will be using my reaction. Yeah, so no touch. No
touchy.
No
Netushpa. Okay. It does not hit with its tail.
Thank God. God bless his shield. I love this sucker.
Mind Flayer's turn, who is still being disposed. Hold on, I gotta roll to see if he recharges his fuck you ability. No. Alright. He is going to, just seeing these coins, knowing where they are coming from, he's going to go after you, Denier, with its full force. That is, hold on. It's a 19 on the die with a, that's a 26 to hit.
That's enough to get through.
All right, even through your shield, it begins to wrap its tentacles around your face.
Well, he's not stunned anymore.
He's not stunned. He's not stunned anymore, but he's still hitting.
Mm-hmm.
That is 16 points of psychic damage for his tentacles, slapping you on the side of the face and trying to pull you in. He is currently grappling with you. And due to this, you must make a intelligence save for being while you are grappled.
19.
Woo! Through sheer force of will, with this thing trying to penetrate your brain, you were able to force your consciousness to stay conscious.
God.
You are still technically grappled by this thing as it's trying to pull you in, though.
Mm-hmm.
But your boy Kimberton Wumperstump has something to say about it. He's gonna run up and boot this dude right square in his dick.
Oh my God.
I made my, just for the record, I made my concentration check. I made a 17 on my concentration check.
And this guy fails his save against Kimberton's Wumperstumping.
Wumperstumped, man.
So, with a mighty drop kick straight to the gonads, he, due to this grapple, your head's also kind of, jostled forward from this, but he does lose his grip. He is knocked to the ground as Kimberton just kicks him, square in the breadbasket. If this thing had genitalia, it doesn't anymore.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Huh?
Alright, using its third legendary action, it will attempt another tail attack on Asmo. It gets 3 of these a turn. I've been holding this thing back because I know it was kind of unfair.
That was really...
Shield does affect the entire round, though.
Thank
so
God.
Asmo still has the.
Let's see if this fucker can break through my shield.
A second time. Oh wait, no, that was Daenerys. This is a 24 to hit. I don't think that makes it.
Oh, just barely no.
All right. And now it is its turn.
Oh, fuck, no! Ow. Thank God I had
Great.
to activate the shield. Oh, thank God I have this magical shield!
Asmo, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Must
As you can feel a presence trying to enter your mind.
What kind of presence?
Oh my god.
And you have already used your reaction, but
16!
Wisdom saving throw. That
Oh
was
my god,
intelligence.
no!
And I know you rolled higher.
Go! 8.
Oh.
As you can feel, as you feel the waters kind of turbulently spin you around as you're constantly trying to block this thing.
Do you have Indomitable?
No.
You're
You don't?
greeted by a.
You used
Not
it.
on my ability list.
He used his reaction to get the shield also.
Oh.
I don't think. Hang on.
I'm a level 11, so I don't.
Go ahead and check.
You
If
do
he's,
have
if he's
Indomitable.
supposed to have an, what does Indomitable do?
It lets him re-roll a failed
Yeah,
save.
we did this before.
All right, so you may make
At
one more
ninth
attempt.
level, you can re-roll a failed saving throw.
Really? A 9th level? Never put that on my.
Okay,
I never
so-
put that on my character sheet. I'm so
Roll-
sorry. I
roll-
did not know I had that.
Roll again for your wisdom save. I'm only counting the first number. This does not count as an advantage.
16.
Yay.
You feel this presence trying to enter your mind. This soothing. This creature almost seems sympathetic to you for a moment. Its tentacles seem to spread wide. You feel very welcomed.
Can give me. A
But
kiss.
then you realize, fuck this fucking thing. What the? No!
I'm like Donkey and the
you
Dragon.
say-
Ah!
And you say absolutely not to it trying to assuage you into its fold. You have managed to successfully not become enslaved.
Okay, Connor, thank you very much. And I did not know I had Indomitable. I did not even know I had that on my list.
Yeah, I just.
Oh my
we-
god, that would have been
thought we went over this
real
before.
fun.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one of the things I told you about before the session started.
Oh well, okay.
All right. With that, it is now Daenerys' turn.
Okay. Daenerys going to take a free action. And this thing is on the ground, prone, right?
It's on the ground. Kimberton is standing above it, just kind of hopping on its lower back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm the Squid Champion.
Oh my god.
Daenerys uses a free action. I am Somnium Vagus, Lord of Dreams, and you will leave my plane of existence. Bonus action, I attack him with the coins, while with my primary main action, I combine the Will of Arcanos with the Staff of Arcanos.
The Will of Arcanos with the Staff of Arcanos. The Will of Arcanos being the stone,
The ring
the ring that you have.
that I was granted by Arcanos.
Okay. And that ring is the item that allows you to
It gives me
basically gives you
stillness of mind.
stillness of mind. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it protects my mind. So I'm attempting to combine the Staff of Arcanos with the Ring of Arcanos.
All
And,
right. And are you attempting to use it in that state?
if you will allow me, sure.
I will say this: you can choose to do that or the coins.
That's I gotta go with it. I'm going with the Will of Arcanos and the Staff of Arcanos.
Okay. You slap it to the ground. I want you to make me a Arcana check real quick here.
27.
Oh my god.
This blue aura, this bubble of glowing blue aura, for the first time you can see these things in full color. Its sickly purple, incredibly bruised body, admittingly, sitting before you, kind of writhing under Kimberton's boot. As this bubble expands, encasing almost this entire cavern, you can feel an arcane shudder as you see at the far back of the room this glow emanating, as if magical forces are just converging in one space in this area, you can feel a shudder, an echo of this arcane might ripple throughout. You feel yourself at this nexus, this conjoining point of two realms. I am essentially giving you a mass banish spell. So what is your DC?
DC 17.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
The Mind
Oh.
Flayer gets a nat 1.
What?
It does get advantage on spell save, so I do have to roll that. That's not a whole lot better. It's a 6 on the die, so that's a fail. And the Aboleth does not get advantage. Gotcha. A single, like a circular stone rolls from beneath the cloak of the red marked Mind Flayer, the only Mind Flayer left alive, and it begins to crackle with energy. You begin to feel this wind whipping through the air. This whirlpool in the water begins to pull more and more. Asmo, I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I would be more than happy to do a athletics check. 17.
You're able to clamber over to the wall of the cave and grab onto it. As this
Nara's,
water
like, trying
begins
to help him pull up.
cycling more and more, the Aboleth and the Mind Flayer being pulled backwards. You see them being lifted into the air, being pulled back towards that convergent space. As the Mind Flayer and the Aboleth try to grapple onto anything, they are ripped through this scar in the arcane space, like in this arcane tear in the air, and ripped back into their home dimension in the void.
Damn. Bob just pressed delete.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Your staff dims,
Hey,
and here is where we'll take a quick break.
before
Oh
can
my-
Asmo say one
break?
thing? Exhausted on the water.
Yes.
Daenerys,
Yeah!
open with that. And then he passes out. And then just passes out.
And with that, we'll be right back.
Oh my god.
The threat having been expelled, Daenerys, you, as everybody just tries to catch their breath and wrap their minds around what exactly just transpired, at your feet, Daenerys, you see this sigil-lidden ancient stone imbued with several gems.
I take it that this is the Plum Boy. Is this the warding stone?
Huh? Plum Boy kind of buzzes over, like floats over your shoulder. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Good. Daenerys reaches down and he attempts to pick it up.
Pick it up without much issue. I mean, other than your aching body and the weight of the stone itself, it's fairly heavy. It's about 15 pounds. Like
All right.
it's not a small stone. It's about the size of like a small pizza.
Good. We can get it to your people, but we got to make sure that any kind of gate that they have is closed at this point. How you three doing?
Well,
I'm doing good.
experienced drowning for the first time in a long time. He sort of plugs one side of his nose and a whole bunch of water shoots out the other side.
Oh, your first time, huh? Your first time.
Nara's
huh?
like trying to help pull Asmo out of the water, but she's not very strong.
You can make an athletics check with advantage because he'd be assisting you.
First time in a long time, I said.
He will grumble like
9.
fucking clown. That is the level of tired he is.
Asmo, make me an athletics check.
No.
Help!
Help!
Okay, Asmo's just being dead weight. You get pulled into the water.
No!
Splash.
Are there any tadpoles in this water?
No. They weren't in here.
Not anymore.
Well, they're
Yeah,
all sucked into oblivion now.
Actually,
anything in the area that was alive got sucked into the portal. It looked like some drips of water, but some of those might have been tadpoles.
Might have. They fucking were.
Oh god, I hope everything from the entire cave got sucked in one fell swoop. That would be amazing.
That would be, but you did not see a torrent of tadpoles getting sucked through, so you're doubtful of that.
Yeah.
So, did we win?
Yeah, boss. We did it.
Hooray!
Can
What do we
Nara
do?
swim?
Yeah, you can swim.
Okay, thank God.
She's puppy dog paddling.
You've swam before.
She's like being a little crocodile, then trying to get to where the shore is, so that she can get out.
Yeah, you can climb out pretty simply
Oh.
without too much issue.
Yeah, I'll grab her and help her up. Grab Asmo with the other hand and just pull him onto shore.
Mighty Wolfgang, go ahead and make an athletics check, just for fun.
Here I go. 16.
Yeah, not much issue. Like with Wolfgang's mighty beef arms, you're able to be lifted out of the water.
I would like to, if possible, roll an investigation to check the bodies.
Sure, go right ahead. For the bodies that currently remain.
16.
The blue one, almost all of its belongings were burned to cinders. You do find the remains of this, what looks almost to be a wand of some sort, made out of this dark metallic material that you're unfamiliar with. So you do have a mysterious ebon wand.
Nara's gonna go check out that blade.
Yeah, Wolfgang was already over there.
Dang
He's
it.
gonna wrap the cape of the mountebank around his hand and then pick it up with that.
It doesn't seem to imbue any sort of cursed energy to it.
Not taking any chances.
Yeah, go. The blade itself, the handle is, the hilt is wrapped in this almost like rubbery, cool to the touch sort of leather. You would actually compare it pretty closely to the flesh of the what do you call it? The cloakers that you fought previously. What was the name that we gave them? Flappy.
Flip flaps.
Flap sheets.
Flap sheets. Yeah, the flap sheets that you fought
Flippity
earlier.
floppity flew.
At its base, there appears to be a knotted at the pommel of the blade. It appears to look like a ball of knotted tentacles, and the hand guard appears in the form of two curled tentacles as well. The blade itself is made out of a black metallic substance that you are unfamiliar with. Very similar to the rod that is shoved into Kimberton's head. Would be the closest material that you would be able to discern this blade. Likewise, if either of you would like to give me a survival check while scouring this thing's corpse.
Yep.
Why the hell?
Oh, come on. 6.
Sawinawa.
Should I roll 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You're both looking over its body.
12.
Likewise, on its body, Wolfgang, you find a similar sheet of scale, kind of scale mail beneath this thing's cloak on this guy's torso. The metal on it is a very similar material.
Huh. He starts messing with it with his thumb. Huh.
It feels kind of slick to the touch, almost liquidous, but it's, and it doesn't have a lot of heft to it. You'd compare it to something like mithril.
Ooh.
I shall gather it up and take it with.
All right, you can label it as just call it void scale mail for now and void sword.
Nara eyes Wolfgang putting all the shit in his bag and grumbles off to be like,
He doesn't even
Bill,
he can't even really fit it in the bag. He's
it's-
just kind of got it like rolled up in front of him right now.
Fuck. He says out loud.
One of you has a bag of holding though, so.
Thank God for that. That's what gestures.
I'm just going to assume that the coins end up gathering in your hands or in your pouch.
Indeed. And I will take a minute and I will attempt to cast Mending on the Staff of Arcanus. Because of the cracks that I saw in it earlier. It might not work, but it's worth a shot.
As an arcane artifact, it might take a little bit more than your energy to do so, but give me an arcane check. We'll see.
Okie doke. Arcana, that is a 24.
Nice.
You're able to mend like some of the fractured bits at the end of it together. It still doesn't seem like it's 100%. Like the tip of the staff is still kind of singed. Some of the warding, like the runes on it, has kind of been fractured through and don't seem to be functioning the way that they normally would. But it still seems like it would function in its current purpose, but you're worried about putting such a powerful artifact on top of it again without undue consequences. You might be able to get away with that once or twice more, is the keyword, is the code word there.
Mm-hmm.
At least something as powerful as the ancient dragon's breath.
Yeah. That's why I use it so sparingly as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Daenerys holding the relic, and he's looking further ahead. We might need to push forward, otherwise more might come through.
Fair enough.
And the Harkins
So, Asmo,
walking through.
What?
about these bodies.
How many bodies do we got?
2.
Asma looks over. All right. Asma just making as much noise as possible getting up. There's water splashing everywhere. And just slaps them both with the ring. 2 more sent.
60 and 59. 59.
Okay, almost halfway there.
I kind of don't know why I even...
What?
I kind of don't care about this part anymore. But I feel this compulsion to keep caring about it.
Is it more? Is it more? Okay. Okay. Hold up. Is it because asking? Is it because doing it and making sure it's done is you following orders, but getting me to do it is me following orders, and you like that part of it?
Ooh. Now I really don't know. But you did bring up an interesting point.
Hey, Daenerys, what's going on over there?
Daenerys and Wolfgang, as you left them as they were sending the bodies to Solomon, as you walk up to the area where the other 2 mind flayers were obviously doing something, you see this kind of spider web looking tear, this fracture in the wall of space and time, in front of this it looks like this is where the other half of the cave-in was.
Mm-hmm.
You can see this kind of mist kind of like ebbing out of this fractured like spider web of a glass split in reality. And it's kind of pulsing. and it smells very much stronger of that that scent that you got so strongly on the other side of the rock fall.
Yep, this is it. And this is the other side of the... I can guesstimate that this is the other side of the rock fall, correct?
Yeah. You're not sure how far the rocks are. Like, you're not sure how far away from the other side you are. You're not sure how deep this cave-in goes, but you are on the other side of it.
All right, Daenerys is going to prepare himself, everything that is his abjurationness. He's going to hold a hand forward, and he is going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the riftway to close it.
Okay.
Mhm.
While you're doing so, I'm imagining you're holding the sigil stone.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and cast it, and give me an arcane check as you're doing this.
I do have improved abjuration, so I do have advantage with this.
That's fine. This is more for your own study here.
There you go. 25 or 26.
As you were attempting to mend this hole in space and time, the stone kind of like glowing in your hand, you can see the fracture like slowly start to seal up. But given like something cataclysmic happened somewhere around here to cause this type of a weakening. Something ancient, cataclysmic. The age of this stone that you're holding kind of tells you that.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to seal away this fog. Like nothing is spilling out, but you can still feel that the veil itself is thin here, fragile.
So this would be a place to watch as another incursion could happen.
Yeah, this area around here, like the veil right now is thin in this spot, but through what you know of magic, the veils shift.
Mm-hmm.
It might not necessarily be this spot here, but somewhere in this area, somewhere in the overgrowth, the veil will continue to be thin from place to place. You're just guessing that this is the spot where it is weakest.
Mm-hmm.
And this stone that you're holding in your hand, go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you like look it over, as this thing was definitely aiding you in your ability to heal this crack.
19.
As you read over its ancient sigils, its ancient runes, the magic inside each of the crystals gleaned upon it, this stone is less of a protecting ward and more of a band-aid.
So this helps keep it closed, so to speak.
Yes, this stone was meant as a protection from the veils overlapping and tearing open.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was removed and used to the negative of that effect, it made it easier to rip open the wound. So something long ago happened here that left this area weak.
I can take a stab in the dark and say that was probably Arcanos creating his realm.
A strong assumption to make. So, that's it then? It's fixed?
It's closed, but the lining between worlds is still incredibly weak here. The stone was meant to help protect the thinness of it, but it looks like when it was taken, it was used to further rip it open. My guess is whatever Arcanos did back in the day caused the reality between worlds to go incredibly thin. It could be, and from what I'm guessing, this thing is just shifting all over the overgrowth So that these things could appear again anywhere in the overgrowth if the passage between worlds gets ripped open again.
Well, and I guess we have to protect this stone even more and maybe learn how to project its magic to protect this land.
Denier gives a nod. But for now, the gateway's closed. It can still be reopened, but for now it's still closed. But we still have to deal with what's still left here, because if those little things can get inside of people's heads, they all have to go. And I don't think I got rid of them all.
My people might not be much for fighting, but we can damn sure run an extermination. We'd be glad of your help, whatever you can do now, but I'll make it my duty to make sure that this place is cleansed of whatever those were.
Denier nods a couple times. I've got a little bit. We can see what we can do on our way out. But yeah, the important thing is to get the stone protected again, get the warding back up, or get the quote unquote bandage back up.
Right.
Get your people taken care of.
Well, then we should finish up what business we have here and hurry back to my land, to my people. I'm sure they're eager for our return.
Yeah. Hopefully they're still safe in the tower that I left them.
If it's anything as strong as what you've shown here, I imagine they are.
Denier gives a little bit of a grin, and he tucks the orb back beneath his jacket for the time being. Think we're good. And there's nothing around here of significant note with the portal closing, just the portal, and that's it.
Yeah, with the rocks now visible behind, it doesn't look like there is anything necessary else of note in this area.
All right, let's get going.
I'm gonna jot down some information about mind flayers in my monster book.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm also going to mention this crack in reality.
Worth noting, especially when there are hitherto unknown creatures on the other side of it.
Something to bring
What
up
we
at the
saw
next
so far
Island
wasn't a big
Ebola
fan
meeting.
of.
Be a shame if there were more.
I'm going to assume those were the nice ones.
Something to bring up at the next Kylandia Ebola meeting.
Well, let's not get too existential here.
Wolfgang just sits down at the front of the class, claps his hand together. I want to talk about
What if I
aliens.
told you we weren't alone?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're all in this room together, sir.
I'm not saying
Oh.
it's aliens, but
What's an alien,
Muscles
sir?
his hair, puts up both hands. Aliens.
All right. So before you leave the cave, I assume you're going to do what you can. Like, yeah, go ahead and let me know what your next course of action is here.
So I have a 3 level 2s, a level 3, and a level 4. And as we're leaving the cave, I am shattering every pool of water that we come across.
All right. Rather than have you roll damage for each of those, I'm just going to go ahead and
Just go
ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okie doke. 20.
Modified 20. Yeah, you take due diligence, especially at some of the areas like that were much denser with them. You do your damnedest to destroy as many as you can, and you get a lot of them. Like there's a lot less movement in those pools when you're done. You don't think you got like 100% of them, but you think you got a damn good start here. Like,
Yep.
They aren't going to be doing a whole lot with what they are at the moment.
Yep, I am depth charging because I don't like these things. I don't trust it.
And while you're doing that, Kimberton's just kind of like stomping along with you guys as Daenerys just boom blowing up as many of these pools as he can.
So, what are we up to now? What's the plan?
Oh, fuck him.
Oh, you know, the guy who saved our asses.
Well,
you're
boss,
come
we're
with
gonna
us,
head
come with-
out.
Yeah, you come with us, boss. We gotta go to that thing. Remember?
Oh, the thing.
Oh,
No,
man,
I
you
don't
remember-
remember.
Yeah, we gotta go to the
I don't know if I
thing.
mentioned this before, but I had a bit of an accident some time ago. I don't.
When?
Oh, it's you know, it's hard to say exactly when, but it was a while ago.
The first time we're hearing about it, but that's crazy. But no, we actually
Shoot,
gotta
I
get
usually
going.
mention this first.
What kind of accident?
You might not have noticed. I hide it pretty well, but there's a rod sticking out of my brains, and I can't really remember much very often. It's embarrassing to say, but I don't remember your names.
That's okay, boss. I think it'll
Well,
be fine.
Boss, this is the second time this has happened. We don't know if you should just trust us, though.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's not going to be.
We have a kid now, Nara. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
Can I use Can I
Are we
use
adopting this NPC?
one of the little animal backpacks for Kimberton?
Sorry, what were you? What was that?
Child leashes.
A little papoose?
The
A little
little, you know how sometimes parents have a little kid leash with a little animal on the back, like a little backpack, so it feels like they're wearing a little backpack.
But in truth, they got their fucking kid on a goddamn leash.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can I make one?
I don't know if you have the materials on you to do so, but if you decide to
rope?
keep... I don't like phrasing it this way. If you decide to keep Kimberton as a pet, you can probably find a place that can make that.
Cool.
Okay, this is.
Nara's gonna, like,
don't forget to
play
walk
with
your
the
red
apple,
cap.
be like-
Jesus Christ.
This has been a weird day, but I think we now have this.
And just gestures.
A friend?
Yep.
Ah, boy. It's good thing I have you guys as friends. I don't know where my other friends are. They're suspiciously absent.
They're probably out and about.
That makes sense.
Oh, they're at the thing.
They wished you well on your adventure with us.
Okay, then let's go to the thing.
You bet, Chief.
Nara with her emotional support red cap.
Fuck. It's 50 first dates. It's great. It's great. It makes me
All right.
so happy.
You guys make it back towards the front of the cave. Plum
Stop.
Boy kind of like stopping with a bit of reverence at the bodies of the flap sheets after comprehending the conversation you had with the mind flayers. Kind of just spends a moment silently with himself. Says something in his native language. And with tears in his eyes, like trying to hold them back, he follows you guys out of the cave.
Daenerys going to glance at him. You want us to take them with us so that they can be given proper rights?
They wouldn't want to be seen like that.
Very well.
I'd fly us back, but I'm a bit tapped if you wouldn't mind us resting for a while.
I can do that.
I need some processing time anyway.
Kimberton just kind of like loafs around.
Time for some more relaxation.
And Plum Boy just floats over to try as many of you as he can like privately talk to. Is that thing following us? Like it...
I mean, as far as we're aware, he's just a normal red cap with a, he sort of points to his forehead. He doesn't
Right.
seem any more hostile than he doesn't seem to be like the other red caps that were affected by those flying squid things.
I'm
He
not sure
should
how
be
well
harmless.
I understand that, and I recognize that he seems to be a fine fellow. But after what my people went through, I don't know if they'll accept him right off the bat like that.
I can always change his appearance. If that would help.
Kimberton just has his cap pulled as far down over his face. Like he lifted it up, put it over the iron bar, and set it on his eyes.
We could always just tell him to meet us, that we have a job further up, and set him on his way.
You will get lost very quickly.
Still, it's better than the alternative. We don't want an incident with the other pixies. They might attack him, and there might be more needless bloodshed.
Or I can turn him into a small dog.
And
That's
how long can you
neat.
do that?
I look at that thing on his head again.
It's currently covered by his hat.
Would I notice it poking at the edge of
Oh
his
yeah,
hat?
it makes a noticeable shape on the hat.
It'll only last about an hour, but I can do it a couple times. Just when we get close.
I think this might be something that requires a more permanent solution.
I can try explaining it to my people. But he can't just show up first, and that would cause an uproar. If he hangs back, I might be able to explain it a bit before they,
So we'll keep him occupied while you work yourself.
Go on ahead of us.
Doesn't have to be too far away, but just where my scout groups wouldn't notice him. I just need
Fair
to
enough.
be able to lay the groundwork. I mean, might he be able to fix the poor bugger? Get that thing out of his head.
It's not. I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny,
Yeah,
Smile.
but
Puts a smile on my face every time it resets. It really does.
That
Will it
rod.
put a smile on your face every time it has an accident and becomes your turn? Nara puts her hands on her hips.
That's a fair point. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. I didn't mean to talk about your red cap that way. It's my bad.
Oh no, this is our red cap right now.
Oh, God damn it.
That rod in his head seemed to dampen or channel whatever strange magics those squid things were using. That
Another
might
reason
be
it-
valuable in the future.
Another reason it might be good to have him around, but I'd need to be able to talk to my people first. Unless, of course, you think he'd be more use elsewhere.
I mean, unless we take him back to the capital.
We're not fucking taking him that far.
I mean,
With all due respect, we have our own situations to worry about as well.
I mean, I do have a teleportation circle. I can just make a circle and send him on his way. Have somebody
Oh,
meet
yeah.
waiting on the other side.
Drop a brain-damaged redcap right in the middle of Dragon's Rest.
no.
Don't feel as though it would
Attach a little-
fare well.
Attach a little note to that rod in his head. From the near.
If the pixies can remove the rod, though, wouldn't that be useful for other things?
I'm not saying we absolutely could, but it's something that we could try. My people are very good at healing.
I would rather do that than not have the rod. And also have a brain-injured red cap at our heels at all times.
Seeing as how that thing crack in reality is still here. The rod might be better used with you.
As a warning, as a early warning system.
Maybe
And a
even as a
tool.
defense. It seemed to protect him. If we can learn from it, maybe we can learn more. Figure
It's
out how it
possible.
works, how to replicate its effects. My people aren't exactly the most industrious of creatures, but when it comes to survival, at the very least, there's one person in this land that might know what to do with it.
And who would that be?
The rod itself, of course. I mean, nobody's seen him in generations, but if somehow you could take that metal to Arcanos, maybe he could figure out exactly what it is.
Well, that's where we're heading.
So I gathered. Well, I think you're mad for trying. For some reason, I think you can do it.
It's your father god thing, right?
He's the reason these entire lands are the way they are. I dare say, yeah, he basically created me. Or us, or... Nobody really knows, but... He's supposed to be the father of all magic, right? And my folk were born of magic.
Sounds solid to me.
I'll try and send a message ahead. Let him know we'll be coming in with someone, but when we get close, I'll need to go in alone just to soften the waters a little.
Right.
You guys take... I'd say you guys, like, you make it out of this cave. You know, time is a little strange here, but it is definitely dusk, so you guys will be taking a full rest here.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you have any means of giving yourselves, like, security or shelter where you're at? I know, Demir, you usually have the tower, but it is currently
I have
erected elsewhere.
I have the alarm spell.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
You guys take your long rest, and we will begin our next episode when you are traveling back to the Pixie Village.
Yeehaw.
Wahoo!
Whoa, we survived that fight. God.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
All right.
This